Okay, this video is going to be short and sweet and to the point. I'm doing this with my internet receiver at the park, so it may come up a little choppy. I'm thinking about taking off in a few days. Taking off for good and heading in the direction of Colorado. There, I know there are places that I can stay, at least park my trailer. And there's plenty of things to keep me busy, working on the website, working on amtvmedia.com, and a number of other things. I'm not going to get long-winded in this video as to the things I've been going through lately. What I will say is through YouTube and through Facebook, I probably put out a couple dozen bulletins, looking for places to park, looking for work opportunities, looking for allies, looking for reasons to actually stay here rather than doing a weekly access TV show, Outside the Box TV. And in the last couple of weeks, I've been spending a lot of time looking for places to go within a few hours of Portland, and it's been quite an adventure. I don't know if I'm going to be doing OTB TV this Sunday, but it would be nice to do a last show, so I'm contemplating that. My truck has some overheating issues. There's a person here locally that's affordable that's looking at it. He's trying to help me troubleshoot, and we're trying to figure out what it needs. I'm aware that the truck isn't legal in certain states, but it's not a towable offense. It's a ticketable offense, and I'm planning on traveling during the day only and going through the states of Oregon, Idaho, Utah, and perhaps Wyoming. I'm going to go over the Wyoming Pass. There's 3 different routes to get to Colorado from Portland. Well, there's three different routes that branch off from Ogden, Utah. It's a pretty, Google pretty much shows one path through Idaho and through Utah. If there's any recommendations you have on places to stop, if there's any recommendations you have on places not to stop, any recommendations at all for those of you that know the path from Oregon and Utah, first to Idaho, then into Colorado or into Wyoming. Anything you know about those particular paths, let me know. I understand my truck is not in good shape, but the oil was changed recently. Whatever needs to be fixed, I'm hoping that I can troubleshoot it. I have a couple errands that I need to run. I need to get a copy of a birth certificate. Number of different things that I need to do to get ready for this, but a lot of times it comes at once when it's time to actually move on, when it's time to actually go somewhere. And right now in Portland, there's people everywhere. The news is really bad. I'm not talking about it, and the things that I've expressed in my videos and the things that I've said, it has isolated me quite a bit in Portland from even getting any support whatsoever or friendship. And I've seen, frankly enough, people turn on me and see me as the enemy based on the social commentary that I provide. So if you have decent advice or information, I know a lot of people like to ask questions like this is, a lot of people like to go to YouTube channels. I'm not going to call them trolls and just ask a barrage of questions because it's entertainment for them. That's cool. It's okay for you to be entertained by this, but I'm not here to entertain 1,001 questions. Those people that I consider to be friends, allies, or people that I've talked to before, I'll engage you. The rest, you have the freedom of speech to say what you want to say about my travels. But this is really a call out to those friends of mine that are on the way out of Oregon through Utah, Idaho, and then, of course, Colorado. And I'm looking at the area around Alamosa, Colorado, not the exact spot where I was off the grid. I'm going to be looking at some other off-the-grid spots. Fact of the matter is, I'm going to be more at peace with nature, and I'm going to be more at peace with myself. A lot of the work that I have to do right now while we have the internet is through the internet, it's through the websites, through blogs, it's through documentary films that I've yet to make. All of that and more I can do on my own. I don't need a studio here in Portland. And I don't need to hold on to this false self-image of myself as someone that is contributing great things to the Portland area. In fact, the things that I've said have hurt me and have worked against me, even if I've done good It's not a situation where I need to really stay beyond the calendar year. I came back for a sense of emotional closure with Portland. I'm seeing what's happening to this region. I'm seeing what's happening to people and their emotions. I'm seeing the overpopulation. I'm seeing the explosion in government-sanctioned criminality. And I'm not going to be some whether the term is martyr or savior or things of that nature. I've reported on what I've reported on as long as I've reported on it. And now it's actually time for me to put more of my focus on what's happening geopolitically, return to my solar flare investigation, and move on completely from commentary on life in Portland. Now, I'm going to talk about some things in the future as I move away to help others make the proper determination whether or not this is the place for them, by being truthful about what this place is turning into. But other than that, there are more important things for me to focus on, for me to make YouTube videos about, for me to discuss. And I really crave being in situations where I can bring you a how-to video or show some people how easy it can be to truly go your own way, live the frugal, freedom-based lifestyle on the go, and not be dependent on living in a dense population center. I believe it's important to lead by example, and that's one of the things that's motivating my plans to escape from Portland, Oregon.